You don't know yourself as well as you think you do, and that's okay. Most of my life, I thought I was a dog person who hated running. Yet just a couple weekends ago, I ran a 5K, then came home to my two perfect cats, Cherry and Ginkgo, whom I'm utterly devoted to. If you had beamed a premonition of that Sunday into the mind of my younger self, she would have been confused, perhaps even alarmed. My preference for dogs and my disdain for running were two things I thought I would never change my mind about. But that might have been a failure of imagination. As Wilson and his co author wrote in their End of History Illusion study, people may confuse the difficulty of imagining personal change with the unlikelihood of change itself. Why did I change my mind? On the running, I really have no idea. I just got on the treadmill one day for some reason and found it not to be so bad. My husband wanted the cats, and I fell in love the day we brought them home as tiny kittens. I was always a cat person, or sorry, was I always a cat person secretly? Did I have an inner runner with me, just waiting to be discovered? Did I actually change, or did I just become more myself? I don't know, and I don't really care. Both explanations seem plausible, and I ended up in the same place either way, watching Survivor on the treadmill every now and then, and being woken up every morning at 6 a.m. by a scratchy little tongue licking my face. Fareed Vizier, like me, runs very casually once in a while. She told her well-meaning partner sometimes shares things he learned about how to improve your form or otherwise optimizing your running, and she gets annoyed. I'm not trying to optimize anything, she said. I'm not trying to become a runner. I wouldn't consider myself a runner either. I just run sometimes. Not every habit or preference has to become an identity. Sometimes we just do things. As Siegel put it, not everything has to be so weighty. Instead of convincing our true self, as it is set in stone, to the secret to to a healthy pursuit of self-knowledge may lie in the building of a flexible sense of self, one that allows for surprise and even mystery. Research has linked the belief that self-change to positive outcomes lowers stress, leads to better physical health, and less negative reactions to hardships. Maybe we should stop searching for ourselves quite so intensely and put down the sorting hat and label marker and just, I don't know, live life and try things without overly worrying about what they say about who you really are. To be found, to be known. These are unreachable destinations. Not only is it our liability to know ourselves limited, but scientists can probably only know so much about the nature of self-knowledge. Brazier is highly skeptical that research can solve the puzzle. I don't think that the expertise we need to hear is quantitative expertise or experiential data, she said. It's just wisdom or something like that. Parts of self will probably always remain a little lost, reminiscent to cat categorization, and maybe that's fine.